With more on this, as well as the other big medical news of the week, we're joined by our resident medical expert, board-certified ER doctor, Michael Daignault. Good to have you.
Hello. You're
seeing this in your local ER, and you say this is surprising. Why?
Yeah, Marla, I was really surprised to see the CDC data. I mean, it's in line with what we're seeing in the ER. Definitely more people that are school age are coming in with flu than COVID. I think we just got used to, over the last few years, of just seeing more patients come in with COVID. And I suspect that the numbers of people with COVID are probably higher. People are just staying at home because they don't need the ER. But it just goes to show you that we're starting to see an uptick in flu. And this is really the time that we want everybody to get their flu shot.
Yeah, because when I saw these numbers, I'm thinking, well, it is the end of October. It is flu season, right?
Right. We usually recommend people by Halloween. That's the best time to get the vaccine so that you have multiple months of protection that last through the winter and the early spring, where you sometimes see a rebound in flu cases.
Okay, so we have the flu, we have COVID, and we also have RSV, and there is a shortage of the RSV vaccine. I think we do have some information, some numbers to put up for you. So CDC is warning of a limited supply of the Beyfortus, if I'm saying that correctly, the RSV vaccine. The agency now urging doctors prioritize the vaccine for infants under 6 months old and those with underlying conditions that put them at higher risk of RSV. What do you make of this?
So two important things that our viewers need to know about RSV. It's the #1 cause of hospitalization of kids under 1 year old. And this antibody treatment, it's a monoclonal antibody treatment. The important thing to remember, it's not a vaccine. Whereas a vaccine teaches our immune system how to make antibodies, this is an injection of the antibody directly, and it provides protection for those neonates, especially in the first 6 months. So the silver lining of the shortage is that I think we underestimated how many parents were going to be interested in getting their kids this vaccine this year, and that's really great to see. The other thing to remember is that if your pediatrician didn't order this and they've already run out, they're probably not going to have enough for this season. But if you're between 32 and 36 weeks pregnant, you have to remember that there's also the RSV vaccine. So if mothers and parents, they want to make sure that they get the antibodies, they can also, and they haven't given birth yet and they're within that age range, now's the time to get that RSV vaccine.
Are you seeing an uptick in RSV in your ER?
Fortunately, not yet, but I think it's early. But the important thing to remember, it's certainly not where we were last year. Last year, we were already seeing high cases of flu and RSV at this time.
Okay, so now on to our last topic of the night, which is the salmonella outbreak. That doesn't sound fun. And there are, I think, about 17 cases in California. This is all linked to salmonella caused by onions, from Gill's onions out of Oxnard. So check your refrigerators. If you have it, you should throw that out.
Correct.
The symptoms are not fun.
Right, and this is across, I think, 22 states right now, according to the CDC. And so abdominal pain is the #1 reason that people go to the ER year in and year out. And so with this, if you've had symptoms within 4 to 6 days, I mean, the key thing is, did you have these diced onions or not? Salmonella can be particularly dangerous for the very young and the elderly. It can be life-threatening. For most people, it just causes severe abdominal pain, fevers, chills, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. And so, again, I don't want to scare everybody to think that they have salmonella, that they have those symptoms, but the key thing is, did you have the Gill's onions or not? And I mean, if you have and you've had these symptoms, then you probably should go to the ER.
Okay, so if you do think you have salmonella poisoning, get to the ER.
Especially if you're very young or elderly, and I mean, I think it would be worth an evaluation and at least IV fluid hydration and medicine to control the nausea and other symptoms.
Pedialyte, good to have at home?
Pedialyte's great to replenish electrolytes for anybody.
Okay, all right. Dr. Michael Daignault, as always, thanks so much.
Thank you.